Good evening, London. I'm Dean Gulberry from NWN. As promised, today's segment is about John the Savage. For viewers who don't routinely check in, John is a character found in the novel Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. In Brave New World, Huxley uses the character foil between John and the rest of society to prove that science and technology can abolish the idea of a unique individual. One of the most obvious appearances of technology stealing society's individuality is where the technique of conditioning is used to force the population to behave and think in a certain way. Through adolescence, they are programmed to act in a way that keeps society stable. This steering of one's thoughts can be seen in our lives too, through technology, news such as this, and social media. Our buddies at Huffington Post did an article, right here, on how social media causes many to fit in or conform to a standard set by those with power and influence. Children now possess iPads instead of human interaction from parents or other children, causing them to think in a more straight-line thought process that the electronic teaches. Here, let's take a look at how a conditioned person deals with an attractive woman versus how an unconditioned person handles the situation in this universe.
For where thou art, there's the world itself. But for where thou art not, desolation.
That was beautiful. Let's go back to my place.
Shalleth we wait till thy marriage?
I cannot wait.
Oh, I cannot do this.
That was an amazing date. How would you like to spend the night?
I'd love to.
The difference is rather significant, don't you think? We'll be right back after this break, so sit tight, relax, have a cup of coffee, maybe some soma. Are you tired of feeling inadequate? Tired of feeling depression? As if you're not part of the team? Well, now you, yes, you can be part of the cool kids with Soma, limited time edition, orange flavor. Soma has revolutionized the world, and now it's time for you to get in on the action. Soma has changed every aspect of millions of people's lives for the better. And I'm talking about every aspect. Let's see what are completely ecstatic, jubilant, swanky, and satisfied customers have to say.
Soma, bro, Soma, it's been on my side since day uno, alright? I wake up every morning and I pop one in my mouth and I don't know, I'll just catch a huge wave that day or I'll get somewhere with a female and I don't know, man, pretty good stuff.
When I hit the gym at 5 a.m. in the morning, I take Soma. Soma helps me with the extra rep when I'm benching 7 or 8 plates. Without Soma, I would not be in the physical condition that you see me in. You take Soma, you get as big as me. Soma's where it's at. And now, a look at somebody who is too good for Soma.
I've been on a Soma food treatment for a month now. And it was going good. I can't do it.
Don't let that be you. Be happy, folks. Take Soma. Woo!
Side effects will include complete misconception of reality, extreme urge to do the hanky-panky, hallucinations, brain damage, short period of conscious living, and being enslaved into a mindless conforming pawn in society. No need to use responsibly. Have fun and take Soma.
That was interesting. We will now take a look at a video captured by a bystander showing our beloved John taking a stand against the wonder drug Soma. The science behind Soma, the conditioning of the deltas to crave the Soma, and the technology used to pump Soma into the air all combine to make sure that society stays in constant use of this mind-altering substance, and that only very simple, pleasant, and conforming ideas are thought of. This only happy thoughts mentality can be seen by looking deep inside the fact that numerous jobs are being lost to technology, as seen in this article by Boston.com. Although the changes are often made to increase efficiency and profit, certain speculations say that corporations are ridding their customers of human-to-human conversation and interaction because with technology, robots, and machines, a possible mistake or negative feeling are no longer possibilities. People are losing their jobs to machines, and consumers no longer experience living stimulants, as seen in this article.
My fellow Delta, we must rid ourselves of this cruel medicine that we take in our lives that make us happy but cover up our true feelings and emotions.
But I like my Soma.
Well, it must go. No!
No! No! No! No! No!
Don't worry, you're thinking the same thing as me. That was completely disturbing. But it's now the moment you've all been waiting for. Our live coverage of John the Savage. Let's go to Chris P. Bacon, live at the scene.
Good evening, this is Chris P. Bacon for NWN News. We are here live from the lighthouse to check on John the Savage. He has a vicious mentality, so we have to move very slowly.
Oh my goodness, I apologize for that graphic image. This was not expected in the slightest. Another victim fallen to the unstoppable force of being part of a dangerous society where they don't fit in. And this society was molded by science and technology. According to this article, millions of people agree that technology has placed stress on them, whether it is just the annoyance of people putting a picture of their Taco Bell quesarito on their Snapchat story, or the realization that a portion of the current generation of teenagers would rather scroll through a social media page of a stranger than spend time with family. Technology has had an enormous impact on people, for better or for worse. The character foil and characterization can be found in Brave New World and these three articles as the traits of the population are altered or completely stripped away by machinery and technology. Honest conversations between people containing true emotions and self-created opinions are lost. Technology has consumed the time, values, and feelings of both the society in Brave New World and our own.
Thank you all very much. We hope you enjoyed the video.
Also, we hope you paid attention.
Here are a few questions in regard to Brave New World and the theme of science and technology are diminishing individuality. Discuss your answers with your group. While discussing, we'll play bloopers.
If John had received conditioning, how would he have reacted to the stimulants in the new world?
Here's my vlog, guys.
Daniel never flushed the toilet.
There's Neil.
Social media.
If you were placed into this universe during the time of the story, what social class do you think you'd be placed in and why? Take into account that physicality has a role.
For where thou art. Why did I sniff that?
And do you think technology has caused you to turn into a mindless pawn, conforming to the standards set by society?
Oh, good evening. This is Chris P. Bacon reporting for NWN. Okay, I laughed. I laughed in the middle of that. I couldn't control myself, and there's Shrek right there staring.
Thank
Thank you and good night, everybody.
Good night.